The following feature program contains flashing images. All track and timing information in this video is taken from tsltimings.com, which is the global timing services used for motorsport events worldwide. Josh is on the way to the loo. I can't catch him, but you know what we need to speak to? There's somebody special we need to speak to, somebody very, very special we need to speak to. Do you think we can catch up with Mr. Colin Darwood? Can we catch up with you, sir?
Yeah,
how are you?
How's it going? Good, buddy, nice to see you.
Oh gosh.
How's married life?
Married life is so good, thank you very much.
Do I hold that or do you hold that? You hold that.
Right, listen, I am with, you know what? One part of the Scottish Empire, Scottish power. I am with Colin Darwood.
How are you doing, Biggie?
How are you?
I'm good, mate, thank you, yes.
Mate, you know what, without Cherry and everybody else here making noise, it's not the same, but you know what, your car makes up for it. Tell me a little bit about it.
Thank you very much. Standard Evo 5, 1997, as you can see. Running a wee slick tyres there, Yokohama slick tyres. GR Performance, Barber Autosport, look, he's in there,
yeah,
right, working on that way. Usual subframes, 2.2 litre engine, turbo.
Yeah.
Nothing really much more than that.
How's it been over the break, Colin?
It's been tough to get the car ready in time for today, so this morning was testing, today's still a bit of testing, but we're doing alright, we're doing well.
Yeah.
I'm a wee bit pissed off that the sessions were cut.
Yes, I did.
That's
always happens to Procast for whatever reason, doesn't it?
Always.
I know, but you know what?
Things happen, I understand.
Yeah. But you know what? At the end of last season, you were knocking on some big times, like some very, very fast times, and we can see the start of that again this season. Tell me a little about the transition.
Well, we thought that the Yokohamas were going to be hard to switch on, you know, we're having the data with the Pirellis for a couple of years, but. Yeah. Actually, we've managed to switch them on pretty good, and they're hanging in there, and I'm really quite surprised. They are a softer compound, but I mean, I've got confidence in them. So I was hoping to push for a lap record there on that session, but maybe we'll get it on the next session.
If anyone can do it, you can, Colin, and we're so excited to see this progress throughout the season. We don't want to say too much now because we've got so many races to go, but for now, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
See you again. Yeah.
Yes, most definitely, and we love you guys. Right, and you know what? If we don't speak to anybody today, we have to speak or have to catch up with Luke Sedzikowski in the Honda NSX. Look at this car, but they look busy again, and I do not want to disturb them because they'll be going out very, very shortly. But look at this car. Look at it. I am so happy it's back. So happy this car is back. It's a beautiful car. Now, you know, we don't have to talk to everybody in this round. There's going to be so many more rounds of time attack. So if they're busy, they're busy. Let them get on with their job. A race day is an expensive day. Everything has to be right. You can't miss anything, and they'll be going out very, very soon. Continuing to walk down the paddock, we can see this awesome Honda EG. Look at this. Hi mate, you're right. Such a wonderful car. Man, and I wonder if we can catch up with the driver. We don't know, but he looks like he's very busy fitting something to the manifold. So we're just going to leave him to it, but look at this car. This was so quick in the last round. I mean, tracks like this suit the EGs to T, like front wheel drive, rapid, K engine, high revving, the lot, and we love this car. We love these cars. We're just going to leave them to carry on because, you know, it's the first round. We need to let them get the cars right. There's one session left. Josh Barrett. I hope they didn't hear me saying, here is Josh Barrett's K-Trim 620R. Look at this. So rapid. We love this. I'll let you carry on, dude. Thank you. Wow, look at this K-Trim. Look at this K-Trim. Look at the engine in that. Let's see if we can just, while they're just carrying on with this, look at this engine. We've never seen the engine in this before. This was so quick in the last round. Are you alright? You know, it's just obviously not the same with that young racing here, battling with Josh Barrett. You know, Barrett took the championship the club pro last year. Quick racer, quick driver, very quick car. So without further ado, it's now time to get into the super attack racing. First up is going to be the Clubman Pocket Rocket Classic and Retro. What we didn't mention in the previous episodes was Pocket Rocket are now split into two different classes. You have Pocket Rocket Forced Induction and Pocket Rocket NA. We wish all the drivers the best as we go into super attack. So right about now it's super attacker time. All the drivers from the Clubman Classic and Retro Pocket Rocket are out on the track. I can't wait to see what happens. This is the time when a lot of the drivers tweak their cars to the max if they can, or just drive the hardest. Let's see what happens as this race unfolds. So out on track at the moment, we've got Roberts in the Renault Clio 172, we've got Riley in that VX220, Dan Buckingham in the FK8, Annie Thompson in the Lotus Exige, Blackburn in the Renault Clio 197, Bakovic in the Honda Civic 2020-10. We've got Jamie Biss in the MX-5, Donnerly in that very fast Escort. We've got Papworth in the Mini Cooper S. We've got Statarsis in the Mini Cooper S. We've got Stephen House in the R53, Wilkinson in the RS, Hyam in the Ford Transit van, Hopwell in the Golf R, Elliott in the Honda S2K, Greenhoff in the Corsa, and Eden Young in the Nissan Micra. Let's see what happens as the race unfolds. Wow, look at Jamie Biss. Back end drifting in that MX-5. All going everywhere. We've got Donnerly currently fastest in that Mark IV Escort. Wow, look at all, we've got that FK8 197 Clio go past. Currently Donnerly in front, Riley second, Jamie Biss. Will it stay like that? Jamie Biss is third overall on 139.
Take a look at that if you're watching on the live stream. It's just caught my eye there as a new little thing that popped up on the screen. So I would have thought. Wow. Yeah, so,
and we've got the tranny van coming round again. GM Automotive. Wow, get there. Wow, look at that back end. Oh. Hotwell in the Golf R.
That feels like one of those things that may be fixable. It's curious in terms of.
Wow. Look at S2K Turbo, it sounds like. I wonder how that would, if it was wet, I wonder how that would fit.
But hopefully then that should be not too.
Wow, look how fast.
Curious how.
Look how fast Riley is in that VX220. So quick.
I would also anticipate that
now we've got Annie Thompson currently in third.
engine perhaps sits slightly different.
Oh, that just glides over the track, that does. But Dan Buckingham on the tail, marginally behind.
So interesting how one thing perhaps.
But remember, this isn't a race as such, it's all about time. Dan Buckingham currently second in Clubman. Dan Buckingham is running a 1:45.41.
And then 20C. Jay Elliott in the Cadwell Honda S2000.
Now Dan Buckingham's up to first on a 1:39.732. Wow, Jamie Biss third overall, so fast in that MX-5. We haven't even had a chance to speak to him today. It's been so busy. So there's 5 minutes left of the race. Donnerly, that Escort is absolutely rapid. Jamie Biss, what a race, third place in Classic and Retro. Absolutely fantastic racing. Absolutely fantastic racing. He's dropped down to fifth overall. Dan Buckingham still in first place, consistent driving by Dan Buckingham. We love Dan's car, that FK8, it's such a legendary car, such a legendary car. And remember, we got the forced induction class, forced induction, Papaworth in the Mini Cooper. Then Stephen House in the Mini Cooper as well. Speaking of that, I'm telling you, in the Ford Transit Courier, he's getting that around the track. Wow. Incredible. Riley in that VX 220 is so quick, but Donnerly is a class above the rest, 2 seconds above everyone else. So fast. I mean, if you look at the clubman classes, Dan Buckingham first place, but behind him in the clubman, it got Hopwell in that Golf R. That means switching to the Golf R from the Sirocco might have been a good thing for them. And in third place in the clubman, we got Annie Thompson. It's very, very close. But Cascan Retro, Donnerly, Riley. I mean, Jamie Biss has driven such a consistent rounds. Like, he's been brilliant on a 139.092. Let's see what happens. There's 1 minute of the session left. Wow. Back end that. Look at Hopwell.
Extremely competitive and comparable to a modern Ryan.
2 of the clubman drivers coming back now on a flying lap. Annie Thompson. Look at Annie. But look at Dan. Wow. That FK8, he drives that so brilliant. Everyone's on a flying lap now. You got Elliot in the Honda S2K. So we're just about to wait for the Club 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive. Club 4-wheel drive, we've got Aleksandr Volkov, we've got Andy Grady, we've got Dean Taylor, all in that class. It's going to be brilliant. We're just waiting for them to come out. And then there's so many in the Club 2-wheel drive. We've got the likes of Kime, we've got Summers, we've got Cape Horn, so many different cars in the Club 2-wheel drive, but we're going to see how they perform right now. Don't forget Johnny Fletcher, who came P1 in Attack 2. And here's the pack led by Aleksandr Volkov. Look at this.
There we go. Our car is now heading out of the assembly.
Wow. Andy Kime, Butler.
Benz. The very fast, deceptively difficult.
Andy Grady, right there as well. Wen, Summers in that Saxo. Look at this, Dean Taylor. Got his car out. Let's see what happens. They're going to be turning the boost up as they go up that straight right now. Let's see what happens. I am so excited about this. And just as they get on the way, Dean Taylor is stuck on the hill again, but Dean Taylor is actually going.
I'm probably going to go on to some.
He's going, no, he's off the track. We don't know what's happened. That is commiserations for Dean. We don't know what's happened. A couple of times now he's come off the track, but we don't know. We'll have to catch up with him. I know he had issues with his gear linkages, which sent him off the track. Andy Grady's trying to get past the FK8, but we don't know. Look at Mike Butler, very quick. I mean, the track is dry at the moment. I just wondered what would happen if it was wet with his rear-wheel drive. BMWs, Mr. Time Attack, Johnny Fletcher. Look at Johnny Fletcher's in that Mark 4 Astra going back round. You got Summers in the Saxo, also going round. Right now, it's time for the super attack. Look at this beautiful, beautiful BMW with the vent around. There's a red flag. We don't know what's happened.
It's Dean Taylor.
Unfortunately, Dean's come off the track while there's a red flag. So while there's a red flag, we'll resume the video after the red flag. Commiserations for Dean. We don't know what's happened.
Right until the end. Look there. Okay.
Right, so coming round right now, on the fastest lap, we've got Aleksandr Volkov on a 132. I'm telling you, he is up in first place for this on the super attack. Second on the Club 4-wheel drive is Andy Grady. Unfortunately, Dean Taylor is out. However, on a Club 2-wheel drive, we've got Kime on a 135, 2 Cape Horn, 3 Fletcher,
very interesting comparison.
Kime is so fast in that Saxo, and this track really suits that car.
First time that these drivers are really on the attack with the big.
But Aleksandr Volkov way out in front. He is way out in front right now, as there's another red flag. With 4 minutes left of the session, we don't know what's happened or who's gone off.
Final session of the day.
We don't know if the rain is going to come as well. We've got clouds coming over. It's getting cold. The temperature's falling, but we don't know.
I mean, that's what happens, right? You're on flying.
Aleksandr Volkov, 132. Consistent racing, consistent driving from Aleksandr Volkov. Who's going to win? We don't know. I don't know whether you can see right down there, but you can see all of Volkov's team pushing and pulling the car, like just to keep the tyres kind of warm. I don't know how much that would help with keeping the tyre temperature warm, but as you can see, pushing and pulling forward. It just might be a workout, and I don't think they realise how long's left of the session, but there's 2 minutes left of the session. Look at them getting those steps in. Fantastic, fantastic. And we love Volkov's team, we love the whole family, and he hosts the best barbecues, if you don't know. Well, like I say, they're still pushing and pulling that car. I don't think they're going to restart this race with 2 minutes left, but they're still going. Awesome. And that is it. Aleksandr Volkov takes gold, takes P1 at the Super Attack with a 1:32.584. What a race. Second, Andy Grady on a 1:33. Couldn't catch Volkov. Third, unfortunately had to retire, Dean Taylor. Awesome, awesome racing, awesome driving. Club 2-wheel drive, Kime, and you know, deservedly, Andy Kime, first place in the Saxo on a 1:35, Cape Horn 1:36, Fletcher on a 1:39. Such great driving, amazing driving by all the drivers. But it's now time for the pro classes. Woo! Let's see what happens. Who's turning it up? Who's turning up? We'll find out. But before we get into the pro class round of Super Attack, JDM Jam is going to be on Monday, the 26th of May. That's Bank Holiday Monday. It's a JDM event, and of course BiggieJDM is going to be part of the influencer army with our GC8 track car as seen on YouTube. But just as important, Susie Wallace, Evo Susie on Instagram, is hosting a female-only track day on the 22nd of August. It's a female-focused track day for women. What we love about this event, it's a judgment-free, relaxed atmosphere with plenty of track time, not only focused on female drivers, but the event is actually run by women also. If you're a woman who's into racing and wants to know more, this is a brilliant concept to get behind. I'm not just reaching out for women, I'm also reaching out to the men to encourage the women to come along to this event. There'll be online facilities, a professional female instructor available, and free photography. The event will be held at Blyton Park, nestled in the heart of Lincolnshire countryside. A flowing but forgiving circuit which is ideal for track beginners. Reach out to Evo_Susie on Instagram to learn more, or head over to the drivenlife.co.uk website and look for the Women's Only Track Day. It's going to be a spectacular event. Now, we love all the drivers in all the classes, regardless of how much horsepower you're running. But it's now time for the finale, the Club Pro and Pro classes who are setting out to make a statement. And just think, we're still missing some major teams. Yum Racing in the Noble M12, Norris Designs from Mitsubishi Evo, Chris Cherry in the Evo 5, Michael Osborne, who's now moved up to Club Pro, Rob Boston in the Ginetta G55. What about RCM's Gobstopper, driven by Ollie Clark? The list is endless. And it's time for the pro classes. Wow, look at the sparks coming from Suki. Got Josh Barrett in the Caterham. Wow, look at handling in the Mini as well. That is so quick. Jimmy Broadbent in the MX-5. Let's see who was stalling. Let's see who was showing their real strength. You got Eric Holmes. Apologies earlier, I keep calling him Christian. Totally different driver. Andy Barber. Colin Darwood. Bradley John and Ilya as well.
Out there, but just watching all of the sparks coming off the
So wow, look at those, that EG going up on that track. Lawton in that EG.
when it reaches a certain speed, it's
Luke Sedzikowski leading. You know they're turning up maximum boost right now. And you've got Kelly in that Caterham. Wow, but look at this. Wow! Bang, bang! From the NSX. He's turned up, if you remember what we were talking about at Japfest, they've got extra boost, 700 brake horsepower. As Josh Barrett tries to get around the Clio. Wow. Luke Sedzikowski wants that win. He wants a lead. He wants a lead. Look at that.
But 141 not quite yet representative because those times.
Wow. And Jimmy Broadbow. Look at Barber, that Evo as well. You've got Bradley John, Riverside Racing.
Look at how it dwarfs the
Wow.
there. Wow.
Hopefully we have a clean race this time, no red flags, and everyone can go around, everyone can continue. But look at this. The two Evos right there, Eric Holmes. Wow.
Absolutely. It's like the old memes from the Le Mans series, the BMW.
Colin Darwood as well, but that very rapid EG,
Like with Photoshop.
so rapid.
Kind of reminded me of that.
Lawton.
That NSX.
But let's see what happens. Sedzikowski on a 128. But you know that Colin Darwood's going to have something to say. Look at Sedzikowski. Wow. Wow. Look at this.
as you can see that when it expires.
Going past. Wow. Look at Andy Barber. So the Evos look the same. Wow. Jimmy Broadbent, Bradley John. They go around those tracks so fast, but up in front, Luke Sedzikowski, 128.289. Josh Barrett is right close up behind him on a 130. But look at, wow, Colin Darwood. Wow. Colin Darwood. Porter in the R35 GTR. Who's that? Look at Riverside Racing. You've got Eric Holmes. Riverside Racing screaming up the straight. Can you hear that? And then you've got Ilya in the K-Swap Civic coming back round. Wow. Colin Darwood just took Sedzikowski on a 128. So fast. Wow, look at that. Flying. Look at Luke Sedzikowski. Oh my word. Oh my life. What? He wants it. He wants it. Wow. Look at Kelly. The two Caterhams. Josh Barrett in the Caterham as well. It goes, so on the pro class we've got Darwood. Sedzikowski's just taking him again on a 127. 127. Everyone is hyped right now. As you see Luke Sedzikowski, oh my gosh, going round. Andy Barber currently fourth. Luke Sedzikowski 128. Bradley John in Evo, they are going back. Oh, Bradley John nearly went off right there. It's all to play for. Colin Darwood, will he have an answer? As he goes right now, Colin Darwood in the Mitsubishi Evo 5. Barber tearing up that straight. Echoes of bangs going up that straight right now in Riverside Racing. Bradley John, got Eric Holmes, currently second in Club Pro, in 8th overall. We need to see what happens. A concerto of bangs, pops bangs coming from Bradley John's Riverside Racing Evo. So crazy. We've got Ilya currently 5th place. He's just taking it easy right now. But look at Josh Barrett. That Caterham sticks to the look. Sedzikowski. He's just going for it. Wow, look at that. NSX. Barrett and Kelly's cage jumps are just sticking to the floor. This is so exciting to watch. There's 11 minutes of this race left, but look at this. Look at him, Andy Barber in that Evo, clipping the apex, doing a dance around those corners at Cadwell Park. They call it the mini Nürburgring. They definitely call it the mini Nürburgring for a reason. Hey up, mate. How are you, mate? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. You're right, and we've got some celebrities right here. Come round here. We're joined by one of our favourites. One of our favourites. What do you think of the super attack?
Yeah, it's really good. The boys in Pocket Rocket have done amazing. I'm so proud of them.
Yeah.
Mark and Wilco, everybody, they've done so well.
Yeah.
They've smashed it. It's been really good.
Oh, that's amazing. Josh Barrett just going round again. Wow, Eric Holmes tearing up that straight. You know, there's 5 minutes left, enough time just to get two possible flying laps around. But listen to that Riverside Racing Mitsubishi Evo 9 with the Norris Designs engine going up the straight. Oh wow, oh wow. It's 10th of a second between Sawtegiws and Bradley John in the Riverside Racing. Come on, mate. Colin Darwood in the Evo, currently 3rd place on the Pro Class, currently in a podium, on a podium right as we speak, but anything can happen. Wow, look at Kelly, the back end going out. Wow, Ilya as well. There's 3 minutes left of the session.
Yeah, so
Sawtegiws still up front, but it's 10th of the seconds between Sawtegiws and Bradley John.
just isn't kind of like going where they want it to. So
Yeah, Eric Holmes tearing up that straight. What did he get? 130. Oh, and there's a red flag. Oh, and that's it. Red flag and checker flag. Luke Sawtegiws gets 1st place. I don't know why they had to cut it, but I think maybe it's coming up to curfew. We don't know, but I know the curfew's around this time. It's a shame that the session's cut short, but that's how it has to be. Luke Sawtegiws, 1:27.33, wins the Super Attack Pro Class. What driving! He put everything into that. Bradley John close by on a 1:27.481. Then Colin Darwood 1:28. Luke Sawtegiws has been waiting for that. He's been waiting for that moment, for this moment. P1 for Tagawa. Club Pro, Eric Holmes, 1st place on a 1:34. Great start for Eric Holmes in the Club Pro, followed by Kelly, then Goodall, then McLeod, wow. But Josh Barrett as well, great driving, absolutely great driving. But your champion is Luke Sawtegiws with Cadwell Racing. Let's walk back up to the paddock and congratulate the drivers. Yes! Wow. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Yes, mate. What driving? What driving? Luke Sawtegiws. That's me. Good, mate. Good. Well done, mate. Well done. Oh, wow.
Well done, mate.
Wow, Luke, we've been trying to get you all day. You've been busy, you've been focused. Tell me a bit about that.
Oh well, yeah. Today's been another battle of time attack, but yeah, to do that right at the last minute was amazing. It's it's what it's all worth.
Hey, we've seen you go around those corners. Sparks were flying. People were trying to catch up, but you led that pack from the beginning. What was going through your mind?
Yeah, well, I just knew that I had to get the lap done early on. There's obviously been a few red flags through the day, and the traffic through the woods section is really difficult. So just got to get on with it. So yeah, I went for a fast lap on my first flying lap, and then just kept on pushing. So yeah, did the lap and then sat in the pits waiting to see if anyone went any quicker.
Yeah, after last season, how does this mean to you getting P1 after all the difficulties the car's been having?
Oh, it's amazing. Like, we turned the car off in July last year because we had such a battle. And then all the boys decided that October time we need to get going again. And yeah, put a hard shift in over the winter and it's paid off.
People on the sidelines, I was standing with some of the public, and they were so gasping when you were driving past, like they were astonished. Like, this is a favourite. What can we expect moving forward in the next round?
Well, just more of the same. We're obviously we want to keep winning. That's what we're here for. We can now start developing the chassis more. Obviously, we've spent so long developing the engine and everything else, but now we can start pushing to make the car handle.
Thank you very much. Luke Sejikowski is P1 and your pro champion of Cadwell Park.
Thank you very much.
Are you alright? Very nice car, by the way. That was absolutely so fast. If we had more time, we'll come and speak to you. Are you going to be at Donington at all? Alright, we'll speak to you then, alright? Yeah, lovely car. Just touch. Nice car. Absolutely beauty. What a beaut. Donnerly. What a beaut. And there's Annie Thompson. And you know what? We haven't spoken. I've been trying to find her all day. Annie!
How are you?
Annie!
How are you?
Tell me a little about today.
Do you know what? Right, so there's only 3 people in my class, and when I found that out, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a trophy, participation trophy, and I wanted competition, blah blah blah, right? So I came 3rd, so I get my participation trophy, but actually I could not be over the moon. Like, I beat my best time by 2 seconds. I would have, so my optimal was a 40 point something or other, which actually would have won last year. You know, I was 0.2 seconds after Dan last year. So 2nd time on the track. It's a tricky track. My car doesn't suit it. 1st time on the new Geo in my car as well. I couldn't be happier. Dan's gone and got a PB. He's gone and got a lap record. Luke's got P2. Very successful day, in my opinion. Very
successful. You know, we're big fans of you, and we just hope you go from strength to strength, Annie. Thank you so much.
Hopefully I get some P2s. I'm happy being behind Dan.
Thank you so much, Annie. Awesome. But you know what? We've been trying to catch up with this person all day. All day. Oh, come on, Dan. We are with the man of the moment and your clubman champion, as always, Dan Buckingham.
Biggie!
How are you? How are you?
What a stressful day. Yes, made up with finishing P1, new lap record as well for class, which is my goals. But yes, it's been a very adventurous day getting to the eventuality. So session 2, going out, busted the brake line, going into mountain, so 110 mile an hour, stamp on brakes, no brake pedal, straight to the floor, no underwear needed. So change of underwear, thankfully Tom from BTT, replacement brake line on, job done, back out for session 3. Session 3, trying to build back confidence back up into the car. And then I thought, do you know what, with some grass over there, we'll go and cut some grass. So yeah, decided to take an adventure, 120 mile an hour, up coppice, pirouetting like a lovely ballerina, cutting some grass. Decided that's enough for that session, we'll park it up for the rest of the session, and that was that. Thankfully, checked the car over, no damage done, other than another pair of underpants needed for the final. So yeah, got it back out for the final, and car was absolutely spot on.
Dan, like watching that FK8 go around that track, especially up that straight, it just goes so gracefully. To see that you had all these issues, the way you drive is just phenomenal. Like where we were standing, it looked just so good. It looked so good, and you're P1. Even though you've had these difficulties, how do you feel now?
I feel absolutely over the moon. Like I said, I've won a few times now, but I've never had as challenge of a day and finishing P1. What's also interesting, a big shout out to Clive as well. Clive finished P2 in that Golf. That Golf is going to spank me at some point this season. I'm also going to get spanked by a Slotus as well. I am, and it's going to spank me at some point. Yeah, the Slotus is going to spank me at some point. So yeah, I am going to be at some point gracing second and first step, and when I do, I cannot wait, because these two guys, full of reserve, getting on that top step. So yeah, thank you so much for your support as well, and Mrs. Biggie, wherever she is, she's chatting. But yeah, thank you, and yeah, is it 3 weeks now till Donington?
Yeah.
Let's hope it's going to be a little bit warmer, because you guys watching this can't feel it. It is absolutely bitterly cold in this wind. My ears are absolutely freezing. I need a BiggieJDM hat.
Yes, what could be arranged?
We need to get some merch sorted for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you. If you're not already, please like, share and subscribe.
Thank you very much, and that is the last interview we're doing for the day, but it wouldn't be complete without speaking to Dan Buchanan. Dan Buchanan is your Clubman P1 champion for today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate. Listen, we finally found him. I know we said Dan was the last interview, but I'm with the man at the moment, Mr. Classic and Retro, and with Jamie Biss.
Oh, yeah, hello Biggie, mate, nice to see you. Yeah.
Great driving, mate. That, look, what have you done to that?
Thanks, mate. Not much really, like, obviously we're running the Yokohama tyres this year, which, like, I don't know, they don't slide quite as much when they're hot. They felt good. Shed a bit of weight out of the car. You know, yeah, same old stuff really, mate, but yeah, just nice to, I don't know, be there when it mattered, I suppose. And I borrowed a Garmin this year.
Yeah? Oh wow, yeah.
That's quite a good thing, because obviously you can just tell, you know, if you're up or down, or
when you go around those corners, or sparks flying, exhaust popping, MX-5 back end going out. What? Tell me a bit about that. How did you feel?
Oh mate, yeah, it was pretty rowdy out there, to be honest. Obviously it slides a lot. You could probably, like, to get the lap time, you've got to, like, really, I don't know. Yeah, you got to be sort of making it dance around, I suppose. But yeah, it's good fun. It's easy to drive. Track was dry. We're so happy to see you here, Jamie. I wish we had spoke to you earlier because we had a bit more time, but we couldn't leave without speaking to you. Jamie Biss, thank you so much. We love you. No worries, brother.
Yeah, I love you. Thank you very much, mate. Love you. Right, so we're trying to, right now, last person. Look at his colour coordinated suit. We need to catch up with Aleksandr Volkov right now. We've been waiting. The only person we haven't spoken to today is Mr. I know for ages.
7 months.
Yes. Tell me a bit about it. Tell me what you've been up to during the break.
Just running a new engine, transmission.
Yeah.
Everything, the whole car, you know. Yeah. Just getting used to it. It's like a new toy again.
Yeah.
You know.
Just to say this is a GTR, I know this is a four-wheel drive, a lot heavier than the front-wheel drive cars. This was gliding around the track. How did you get this GTR to where it is now?
Yeah, so we've basically just put into place everything we learned last year.
Yeah.
You know, and it worked. And a long hours, as you know. After 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Especially the last 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
We've really, pushed.
You're one of the hardest working people, even outside of racing, I know. Most humble. Tell me about this GTR. And round 1 and round 2, you were quick, but Super Attack looked different. Tell me a bit about it.
Yeah, so I was obviously getting used to it. You know, I'm like everybody else, learn a track one bend at a time.
Yeah.
So it took first 2 sessions obviously to go around and get used to it again. You know, in the car.
Yeah.
And learn how the boost comes in.
Yeah.
You know, your new clutch.
Yeah.
And everything else on the car.
Yeah.
And tire. Oh, especially the tire. I love those tires. And then obviously, start putting those pieces together.
Yeah.
And turning up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Not power. I run same power throughout the day. Baby power.
Yeah. Wow.
Like, just low boost. So there's more in it, but it did more than anybody expected.
Yes.
And it was safe. But competition was tough today.
Yes, it was very tough.
Very tough. As you know, the way they started, they are serious drivers. In my class, so same guys from last year. And everybody did some modifications, and
you can tell.
Like I said, it's gonna be a good year. It looks like it's gonna be a really good year, and we're gonna have to work. We're gonna have to work our ass off to, to deliver results.
Mm-hmm. Well, Aleksandr Volkov, you are P1 of the Club 4-Wheel Drive. How do you feel?
I'm blessed.
Awesome. Thanks.
It's Jamie.
Yeah!
Second Retro winner is Mark Donnerly. In third place, it's Eddie Thompson. And today's Clubman winner, Dan Buckingham. Record. Woo! 4 points. And Poker Rocket NA in third place, it's Martin Bashkovich. Ah, there he is. Woo! In second, it's Stephen Wilkinson. And today's Pocket Rocket NA winner, Mark Roberts. Now for Pocket Rocket forced induction in second, it's Rafael Tazares. And today's Pocket Rocket first induction winner, Stephen Howe. Woo!
Mr. Time Attack.
Johnny Fletcher.
Yay!
Second, Luke.
Oh, okay.
Hey. And today's club winner is Andrew Kahn.
Yeah! Well deserved. Well deserved. Well deserved.
Now for Club 4-wheel drive. In third place is Dean Taylor.
What did
In second, it's Andy Grady.
Yeah!
Club 4-wheel drive winner is Aleksandr Volkov.
Come on!
Now, Club Pro. And today's third place in Club Pro is Richard Goodall. Today's club runner-up, and Kelly.
Yes! Picture very quick. Freezing.
And today's Club Pro winner is Eric Ho.
Yes!
With third place goes to Colin Dower.
Come on!
In second, it's Bradley John.
Yes! Woo!
And today's pro winner is Luke Senjakovsky.
Yay! Come on, Luke! That's it from us. We have to head back on the motorway. In the meantime, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, big up yourself. Thank you to the Modified Live team for choosing us as an influencer. We are so humbled and we will do our best to fulfill and spread the word of Time Attack and MSV events. In the meanwhile, big up, if you can't go, be careful, drive safe on the road, tell someone that you love them before you go to bed. Biggie, big up, big Ren, BiggieJDM.